Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making a chicken bacon ranch quesadilla. Now I got this idea from Mo's Southwest Grill. When I tried it, it was so good, so I had to recreate it. Now this is some of the ingredients that I actually use in my own quesadilla. So yeah, right there is brown rice. I have a little bit of browning that I put like a dash to, put a little color to it. Right there, I also have grilled chicken. You can pretty much use any grilled chicken, whether it's already made or you make it, but just as long as it's grilled chicken that's already cooked. Also, too, I will be adding in my corn and northern beans. Now, I think I use pinto beans at Southwest. However, I only had northern beans, so that's what I will be using. I have my onions, my bell pepper, and that's tomatoes. Now with the corn and the tomatoes there, it comes with raw onions. If you know my channel, I can't eat raw onions, so I'm gonna saute that and then add it. Now they use regular ranch, but I will be using avocado ranch out. It was so good. Somebody put me onto there. Her name is Benita. She also have a channel as well. I will be using lime juice. Also, that's my bacon I already have cooked. I'm gonna crumble that, and of course you're gonna need your tortilla wraps. I'm gonna be using sun-dried, sun-dried ones. And also there right there is cheese, my pepper jack cheese. If you want to have it shredded, you can, but I just cut mine up in blocks. So yeah, let's get started. Now to a pan. When I made my bacon, I had bacon grease, of course. So that's what I'm gonna be using to saute it up. It took about 2 minutes, y'all. Now I know some people say, why that pan so big? What? Yeah, I'm gonna be using that pan to pretty much make my quesadillas. It's big enough. Yeah, and I know y'all see it. Yes, that's another new pan, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be sauteing that up, and then go ahead and take that off. Now, once the vegetables finish sauteing, you want to take that out the pan and take majority of that grease off as well because that's too much grease. Now, don't throw the grease away. You just want to put it up for like, store it for another meal. So right here, I pretty much took the grease off and also saute, the sauteed vegetables. And I put, see right there, I put the onions and the sauteed green peppers inside of my corn and inside of my tomatoes. Like I told you, it comes raw in Southwest. I'm like, so yeah, right here at home, you can do it without it. So I had it sauteed and I went ahead and add that. So here is my sun-dried wrap that I will be using. Now I rubbed that a little bit in that oil. I didn't want it to be too oily. That's going to be the top part of my wrap. Now for the bottom, I'm going to use another wrap. Now you can just use one wrap and put everything to one side and then flip it. However, since I'm going to pretty much be stuffing it with several items, I didn't want it to be too overpacked. That's the reason why I will be using two tortilla wraps. So yeah, I'm gonna have it on. I turned it down, so I have that on like medium low, and I'm just gonna be adding in my cheese first because you want it to be able to stick when you grill it. So yeah, I'm gonna be adding my cheese first. Once you add in your cheese, you want to add in your rice as well. Just add you a little bit in, and like I told you, this is what I pretty much order on mine. If you don't want some of these items in your quesadilla, then you can eliminate it. But this is pretty much what I use for my quesadilla when I was at Mo's, and it was so good, y'all. So yeah, once I add in the rice, I'm gonna be adding in my grilled chicken. Now I'm adding in my beans. If you want to just put like a dash of salt, a pinch of salt, but everything, the rice and everything have flavor, so you really don't even have to add any of that. And don't put too much browning on that rice because that flavor it goes very far. So just a dash will do. So yeah, after you add in the beans, you pretty much want to add in your corn and tornadoes, tomato mixture. And like I told you, that comes with the sauteed onions and bell peppers. If you want it raw, then so be it. But yeah, I don't like mine's raw, and they don't even sell it at Moe's without it, being raw. Of course, I had the corn, but I just told them to try to eliminate some of the onions. Of course, they couldn't. And then whenever I tasted, I'm like, I had to spit it out. But yeah, I didn't even get the tomatoes because like they even came with the onions. But yeah, at home you could pretty much avoid that. So now you want to add in your bacon, and like you're supposed to crumble it. So yeah, make sure you crumble in your bacon once you add it. Now you want to add in your avocado ranch. Yes, y'all. Like I told you, this sauce was so good. Like it's not just like any regular ranch. I think it's more healthier, but it's good. And like I told you, I think her name is Benita. I follow her on Instagram as well as on here, but she has her own not own channel. Yeah, she does have her own channel, but yeah, she put me onto that, so I had to get some, and I'm like, wow, this is good. And then when I got about ranch, I said, wow, I can use this on my sandwich. And yeah, when I tasted everything, I was like, wow, this is good. So you just want to layer it with more cheese, and once you're finished, you want to go ahead and put that tortilla on the top, not the part where I rubbed it on the grease, but on the other opposite side. So yeah, I'm gonna use that pan to pretty much press down on it. You don't have to use a pan or anything, but something kind of heavy to press down on it. Not to say that it will not grill, but you kind of want it to like press against the other tortilla wrap. So yeah, I used that, and it probably took about a minute and a half to 2 minutes, and I turned that back up to about medium high, like a number six, number seven, something like that. And you'll know if it's ready if you peek under the bottom. See how it look? It's kind of brown. Now, yeah, I wanted to turn it more than that. Unfortunately, yeah, it didn't, but it still was good, y'all. So you pretty much want to do the other side like that as well. Cook it for about a minute and a half, and then go ahead and take it off. Yes, y'all. And this is pretty much how it looks. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, if you have a pizza cutter, you can pretty much cut it with the pizza cutter. However, I didn't have one, so yeah, I will be using my knife. And you just pretty much want to cut it, straight up and down and then to the side. Excuse my cutting skills, y'all. But yeah, this is pretty much how it looks once you cut it. And now I'm gonna drizzle it with some more of that ranch sauce, y'all. So once I pretty much drizzle it with the ranch sauce, I'm gonna pretty much top it off with some dried parsley, just for a prettier color. And then we're ready to test taste. Okay, so now I'm about to pretty much take a piece, y'all. Yeah, I didn't cut it as good, so yeah, yeah, I'm gonna taste a piece, and when I say it tasted so good, y'all, I taste that bacon, I can taste the ranch, I could taste, even the browning on the sauce on the rice. It tasted so good, y'all, like for real. So yeah, like I said, make sure you try this recipe. If you don't want to try, some of the ingredients, then you could swap that out. But yes, please just make sure you try this, and also make sure you try that sauce, the avocado ranch sauce. You feel me? And yeah, it was good. So yeah, make sure you like, make sure you share, and also make sure you try this recipe, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.